Our other big story on the news at 5 today, the KVUE defenders uncovering new details in an officer-involved shooting that left a man dead back in January.
Turn around, walk. Come on, keep walking. Walk away from the car, now. Turn around, turn around. Stop.
That video was shot by a witness from an apartment nearby. That's near Wickersham Lane in southeast Austin. This happened again back in January. You could hear the police giving commands there. Then following that, 10 gunshots could be heard. One of those shots killed 27-year-old Alexander Gonzalez. Today, Austin police released dash cam and body cam video showing the moments leading up to the deadly shots.
KVUE senior reporter Tony Plahetsky breaks down the video. And we want to warn you, you're going to see a portion of video and hear the sound when those shots are fired.
We aren't going to show you the final moments of Alexander Gonzalez's life, but these are the minutes leading up to his fatal encounter with Austin police.
Put your hands up!
By now, in the early hours of January 5th, Gonzalez is out of his car and injured after he has been shot by off-duty Officer Gabriel Gutierrez. Officer Gutierrez had called 911 seconds earlier to say that he opened fire when Gonzalez pointed a gun at him along Wickersham Lane, a portion of the incident for which there is no video because Gutierrez was in his personal car. A short time later, uniformed on-duty officers arrived at the scene. Gonzalez, who is now at gunpoint by responding officers, walked to the back of his car, then around to the rear passenger side.
Get away from her!
He had a female passenger and a baby in the car with him. The woman was also shot and injured and is on the ground. When Officer Luis Serrato and another officer arrive at the scene, they repeatedly tell Gonzalez not to reach inside the car. It's unclear whether they know a baby was inside. When he did, Officer Serrato fired. We asked law enforcement use of force expert Timothy T. Williams to watch the videos. Williams said he was struck by how quickly officers moved once they arrived at the scene, rather than taking a moment to formulate a plan and fully understand what had transpired.
I didn't see any communication as to, give me a briefing, a Cliff Note version of what's going on here, so I know how to address the situation.
He also questioned Officer Gutierrez's decision to engage in police work while off duty.
Off duty, you become a good witness. You back off, get the driver's license number, get that in, and then you don't take things upon yourself.
Police did later find a gun on the floor of the driver's side of Gonzalez's car. Attorneys for Officer Serrato did release a statement arguing that these videos should not be released until a grand jury review is complete.
Tony, speaking of that, where does the investigation stand tonight?
Well, Brian, there are two different investigations unfolding right now. There is the criminal investigation into whether either officer broke any law, but also an internal APD investigation into whether they violated any policies. Keep in mind, these investigations can typically take months, and the grand jury review will likely happen before anything else happens within APD. Brian?
KVUE senior reporter Tony Plahetsky. Tony, thanks a lot for that.
You bet.